We got Slim Fast. This is what I'd use when I don't have a lot of time on my hands and I want to get something done. I'm just like, let me just make a shake real quick. But I used to use this for when I was living on my own, where I would go to work for Instacart. And as I'm working for Instacart, like, you don't have a lot of time to get anything to eat, and I needed to make money, and I was working 12-hour shifts. You don't need to work 12-hour shifts. Don't ever do that to yourself. It doesn't matter what type of, job that you get into. Don't ever force yourself to do like 12 hours of work because it really drains you. But I was doing 12 hours of work. I needed something to eat on the go. So I would get the Slim Fast and I would eat it for breakfast and lunch. And after that, you know what I mean? I would have a simple ass day and then I would eat dinner. And I was losing so much weight, guys, like so much fucking weight. But I don't think it was cause it might have been because of the Slim Fast, you know what I mean? Because I was drinking a lot of protein shakes and I was just on the run at that point in time. Like literally I was on the run. And that was the only way that I can eat. So Slim Fast and other stuff like that. And I'm working on GarageBand right now. I just recorded a 30-minute session. Like if you want to listen to my stuff, it's on SoundCloud. It's on Spotify right now because Spotify doesn't limit you on how much you can upload to their site. Granted, I don't get any views. Like it doesn't push your content whatsoever. I don't know how you're supposed to find out that you're even on Spotify if they don't push your content. So it's pretty dumb. I have to pay for SoundCloud, and I'm going to pay for SoundCloud. That's definitely going to be next on my list to get. It's only $100 per year, so I can do that. But they just cut my what's it called? They cut my Social Security benefits because I'm disabled, guys. You know what I mean? Like I did my shit. I worked just as hard as anybody else. I worked, I would say, even harder than most people because I was busting my ass out there selling weed illegally, learning stuff that people are too scared to learn about, and doing a real service for these people. Like I'm doing a real service for you guys. Real service for you guys. I don't think you guys understand how much people go through. And I was gonna talk about the guy next, the one that got shot recently. I forgot his name, but he got shot for talking about the Second Amendment. And do I think that he should have got shot for saying what's on his mind? No, absolutely not. Even though you don't agree with everything that the dude was saying, like, I don't think that he deserves to get shot because I want to say whatever I have to say and not get shot about that. Like, I want to be like, if you drink Slim Fast twice a day with no meals, with no snacks or anything like that, and you eat a dinner that only has 300 calories in it, you can lose a lot of weight. It's strenuous. Like I wouldn't suggest it to anybody. Like that is real tunnel vision. But for me to get shot for saying that, isn't that a little bit ridiculous? Yeah, but I'm gonna make another video about that. But I just wanted to, this is my day. You know what I mean? Like I was also on the phone with May and we were talking about like our videos and how she makes like these generic videos, very generic videos. Like she's just dancing and she's singing, she's just going with it, and she gets so many likes on it. And she has mostly a guy following, and she was talking about my videos, how mine are more in depth. Like it's something that you have to actually sit down and watch. Like you have to actually pay attention for my stuff. Like you can't just skip it. If you just skip it, you're not getting the full view of the thing. And I was saying like I don't see anybody else doing this content that I'm doing. And I find that amazing. Like I might not ever get discovered, but maybe somebody, just one person out there that's going to see this and they're going to be like, wow, dude, you have some type of talent. Now I'm going to be like, I don't know what talent I have. Like, all I do is talk. But not many people are able to do this. You know what I mean? Like, not many people are able to sit down in front of a camera and just talk their life out or talk what's on their mind. Like, we're such sheep. And I used to be such a sheep where I would just do things just to do things with no thought process behind it whatsoever. Like, if I needed a job, I would get the job that's right in front of me and not think about it. Like, it's not clocking. It's not clocking whatsoever. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't want my life to be like this. So I bought weed. I started selling weed. And that was another thing where I wasn't thinking. Like, it wasn't a thought process of like, yo, I can go to jail for this. I can really go to jail for this. Like, that wasn't a thought process. But it wasn't a thought process when I worked at Arby's, and I'm not thinking like this will make me really depressed because they're only giving me $7.50 for my hour, and that is like nothing to me. And it wasn't clocking for me when when I was working and also going to high school, and I wasn't thinking to myself like, yo, bro, maybe you shouldn't be working this hard, especially when you're this young. Like, it doesn't really make any sense. Maybe you should slow it down a little bit and really enjoy life the way that it should be enjoyed. Or maybe you should work at the library. Maybe you shouldn't have that girlfriend that you have. And maybe you shouldn't be fucking without a condom. And, but those experiences really led me to something very profound. And it was a very scary experience. Like, my life was a very scary life. Like, even my father, my sister, my mother, they would be like, yo, you had a very hard life. I did definitely have a hard life. And now I'm looking at my life and I'm just like, this is just me cooling down and really just enjoying the fruits of my labor. You know, like, don't ever count out your hard work because you never know what it will bring. You know, like, I never thought that selling weed would bring me to this place. I never thought that working at Arby's would bring me to this place. I wish I changed a lot of stuff. Like, I wish I didn't sell weed because the amount of stress that it puts you in is astronomical. But this world that we live in, they they make they apply pressure to everything that you do. It's pressurized. They're trying to make diamonds, and we are not rocks. We, it's like they're just doing the same process to make a diamond. They're doing it to us. They're like, all right, if we pressure this person to work for the rest of their life, let's see what comes out of it. And that's what they're doing to us, essentially. Like, we're just projects to these people. We're just we're just little experiments that they're messing with to try to get something profound out of us. And really, it's about slowing down. It's about really slowing down and thinking through life. It's not about getting on the next bandwagon. You know what I mean? Like, my videos are something out of this world. It's a new thing. Nobody can I don't know anybody that can keep up with the kind of content that I have. Like, not only do you not have the attention span for it, but you don't have the right to listen because you're speeding too much. Nobody can listen to my stuff and nobody can get through this type of video. And I find that very invigorating and very freeing because I can say what I need to say without people sitting there thinking like, what is this guy saying? Like, this guy's an idiot because what I say is literally just what's on my mind at that point in time, and then it just starts to get longer and longer, and it turns out to be like a 15-minute video. I don't mean to make them that long, But like my friend Ryan, do you have the time to actually sit down and listen to this? No, you don't. I know you don't, because you're sitting there, you're working, and the only thing that's on your mind is like, all I need to do is work today, and then I did my due diligence. You didn't do shit. Nobody is doing anything right. This is a really messed up world, and I'm living in it. And this is how my body, my mind has figured out how to deal with it. To deal with it, I went to drugs. To deal with it, I picked any job that was out there. To deal with it, I picked any girlfriend. To, to deal with it, I did so much to try to keep up with you guys. And then I learned at the end that it wasn't about keeping up whatsoever. It was about going your own way. So go your own way, guys. Oh, yeah, this is my little thing. We're at 11 minutes and I don't know how I keep doing this. But yeah, this is GarageBand. I just made a recording. I'm going to upload the recording. I'm going to get SoundCloud. That's going to be the next thing, bro.